This side, Team April gives a cheer. And Team Helen gives a cheer. Right, now it's not a competition, but Team Helen, you are losing. So look your ideas up, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to the next act. His name, he's just going by Kai, like just one name, like Prince or Cher or pretty rock star. So what we're going to do is I want you to make loads and loads of noise. So can we have some clapping over here for this side?
Thank you. I'm a lecturer at Lboro University, so I have been teaching for years and years and years. To the extent that I found my sense of humor die with my lecture material. Which is the reason why I'm here today, because I want to find my life back. And hopefully not die even further. Today I'm going to talk about my research topic, which is a very serious topic, and this is about credit crisis. Well, yes, it's credit crisis. Some people call this credit crunch. Not that crunchy like a biscuit, and definitely not another biscuit brand, but it is really a crisis, a very serious crisis. Now, most economists believe that this crisis began to become a global recession after Lehman Brothers collapsed in September 2008. Now, Lehman Brothers was the world's fourth largest investment bank at the time. It has an asset of over 600 million US dollars. And that is the problem of not having sisters at home. Now, if your son wants to grow up to become investment bankers, and if you happen to have a surname Lehman, I wish you all the very best of luck. Anyway, the credit crisis caused problems not only in America, but also in Asia and in other European countries. In Asia, for example, in Japan, Origami Bank was folded. Bonsai Bank had some of its branches cut down, and the karaoke bank closed down and went away to sing a song. And there is also something very fishy in Sushi Bank, where some of the analysts believe that some employee may have a raw deal. And finally, Karate Bank got a job. Yeah, that was the situation in Japan. Now, my friend asked me what caused credit crisis, and I told them it is because the investment bankers try to trade complex derivative financial products. And they say, what? And I said, yes, it's complex. Really? Yes, very complex. And I carried on to explain. I said, it is as complex as synchronized diving, like you see in Olympic Games. And yes, even the investment bankers tried to do synchronized diving, they couldn't understand what is going on. Really that complex. So yes, it's true. They trade products that they couldn't understand, make of it, in a sensible way, and which finally lead to the problem, to put it simply. Anyway, my main research related to the credit crisis phenomenon is about the negative implications that the crisis has on the stock market. It is about how the effect has moved from one stock market to another stock market. And this effect is brought about by the news announcement in the media regarding firms' failure, such as Lehman Brothers, like I mentioned earlier on. Now, why would you expect the effect to move from one market to the next? The reason is very simple. Some investors believe that similar news or market events like failure of firms can also happen in other markets, and therefore they sell their stock in this other market, leading to a contagion effect overall. If you are an investor, you will understand the meaning of not to put too many eggs in one basket. Yes, put your eggs in as many baskets as possible. Something like when you want to invest, don't invest in one stock. Invest in a few things. However, during the time of the credit crisis, no matter how many eggs you put in how many baskets, all your eggs is going to broke because the basket has hole due to the credit crisis problem. And money has no place to go. It was not safe anywhere. In fact, if you put your money inside your Icelandic bank, you are still going to get your money frozen overnight. So what happened next is that in the case of the UK, there is a news event that caused the most impact in the stock market is about the UK government rescues of the Lloyds TSB Bank, which is supposed to cause problem because this is the second attempt the government tried to save Lloyds TSB Bank after it merged with Halifax Bank of Scotland. And therefore, it caused fear among investors, causing them to sell their stock and cause problem in the stock market. Gordon Brown at the time was reported to have a sense of humor over the credit crisis problem. Therefore, you see him biting his nails and sucking his thumbs. In fact, during one of the press conference, he even claims in the midst of his presentations that he heard someone mobile phone ring and he claimed, "I'm hoping not another bank has fallen." Anyway, the credit crisis problems is a thing of the past at this time. The question is, will the crisis come back again? Well, the market often has short-term memory, so this means that they often forget the things that happened in the most recent time. So it's really that scary. And what is the tip that I can give you to see the sign that this is coming back? Try this. If one day you go to the cash point machine and you key in your password, and what that flash on the screen say insufficient funds, and if you know this is not your problem, then it must be the bank that is lacking of funds. That's where the problems comes back. So let me wish you all the very best of luck in the future. Thank you.
Hi everybody, give a round of applause. Wonderful stuff. Thank you very much.